Nate Velez says he's never seen anything like what he witnessed Friday night in East Palestine after a train derailed, causing a massive explosion and fire.
Whenever we drove up to it, it was like, almost like you were watching a movie. I mean, it was awe-inspiring. We were frozen.
50 cars were involved in that accident, and authorities say at least 20 of those cars were carrying hazardous chemicals.
As soon as we got into town, not with the windows up and everything, you could smell it and taste it. And I had a headache. I kept saying to my wife, I'm like, it smells like if you're painting something, like spray paint, and you're doing it inside and you don't open a window.
Velez says the magnitude caused him, his family, and his relatives to evacuate, leaving everything behind, including 3 households and his business, Velez Engines.
I was literally almost crying when I was crying at my house because I didn't want to leave.
Velez tells me they're hunkering down at an Airbnb in the next town over, and it's costing them a fortune.
We're not rich people, but could you imagine being in this situation with 3 families trying to find a place to stay and literally buy everything you need as you go? On top of that, if you are like me, because my house is on one side of the tracks and my business is on the other side, so my livelihood and my home are blocked.
Mayor Trent Conaway says the town is still evacuated as crews and investigators remain on standby, which Velez tells me is frustrating. He wants answers about when they'll be able to come back home to a cleaned up environment, one that's safe for all.
A, where do you begin? And B, they can't identify what is actually there, well, or they can't tell you because they don't know for sure. And there's a lot of unknowns. So the timeline, they're letting it burn out on its own. That could take, and even when it's done burning out, they don't know exactly when they can go in and finish it. That's it. Clock's ticking.
That's horrible.
A literal train wreck.
Reporting in Cleveland, Cia New Yorker, 19 News.